Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dina Isramila Rizka, and this is my short review about the movie Notting Hill to fulfill my professional speaking assignment. So let's get into it. Alright, first thing first, we are gonna talk about the short summary of the movie, which is Notting Hill. So, the movie Notting Hill is about a guy, an ordinary guy who fell in love with a famous actor named Anna Scott. And this guy name was William Thacker. So William Thacker is actually an owner of a travel bookstore. Uh, so one day, Anna Scott was came to his bookstore to find a travel bookstore, of course, because William sell traveling books, and then William uh, know that is Anna Scott, the famous actress, and then he tried to give her a bonus, and after that, actually, their relationship still connect, and there are a few relationship blossoms, and even though they are on and off again, but they manage to overcome those hardships, and this movie follows those beautiful uh, relationship, and then how they manage to be together even though there are many hard things that are they went through. All right, next we're going into the characters of the movie. There are the protagonists. First, I'm gonna tell you about the protagonist characters. There are, of course, William Thacker, Anna Scott, the William's flatmate, Spike, and then Bella, Bernie, Sam, and Honey, his sister, William's sister. And then for the antagonist character, I don't think there is a, a very main antagonist character, but I think Anna's uh, ex-boyfriend is a kind of somewhat bad in the story, because he was in a scandal and then made um, Anna go through their relationship very bad. And then the main characters are, of course, William and Anna, and then the peripheral characters, there are Spike, Sam, Bernie, Bella, and Honey, and many more. And I think that's all for the characters. Okay, now I'm going to tell you about the scenes which I like. There was this scene about where William and Anna went into Bella's house, Bella and Sam's house, to celebrate Honey's birthday, which was William's sister. And then they had so much fun there. They talked about many things and made them closer to William's surroundings too, and it was very cool. And then after that, after the dinner together, they went into a park which they climbed the the gate into, and I think that is very fun to do, because the idea of dating are very monotone nowadays, and I think to be able to do that is very fun and different to do in a date. And after that, they just walking around the park, and after that, they saw a bench in the park, and Anna said that, wow, there are people who live their lives together, and it amazes her that maybe she doesn't think that people can be together for how long. And then she sit she sat on the bench, and after that we can see from the scene that William started to walk away from the bench, and then Anna said, come sit with me. And I think that this conveys their relationship. And I think that this is a very important scene to look at, because um, if we see that their relationship actually cannot work out, because the thing that they are from different status and different level of social, uh, they can't be together. Like there must be many obstacle and many hardships to go through if they want to make that relationship work. And after that, this scene I think is very heartwarming, because Anna is actually the one mm, who ran after William after everything that has been going on in the movie. In the end, Anna was the one who, like, I want to be with you, and please like me again, and some sort of like that. And I think this actual scene is very beautiful, because it perpetuates the relationship, and they actually sit together in the bench once again in the ending. And I think that's why I like that scene so much, because the meaning of the scene is very strong. Alright, next I'm going to tell you about the plots of the movie. First, the exposition is the first is when Anna Scott went into the Williams bookstore in Notting Hill, England, and then after that they uh, keep in touch and eventually become friends. And after that they started to take several dates, and with that the relationship grows. Alright, the climax part of the movie. After that day, William and Anna lost contact, and one day Anna came to William's apartment because she had been through a scandal, and then she asked William for help and asked him if she could stay in his apartment. And of course William said yes to it. And after that, blah blah blah, one day, after when in one morning there was a bell ringing through William's apartment, and then William opened the door, and there were many reporters and cameramen in front of his apartment. It shocks him, because how would they know about this news that Anna Scott was in his apartment? And after that, Williams doesn't want to tell Anna about what's going on, but Anna is was very curious about what happened, and then she came into the door and opened the door, which she found there were many reporters clicking their cameras through her. And after that, things gotten worse, and then eventually she called her publicist, or her manager, I think, and then she said a few harsh words toward William, and William got heartbroken yet again after helping the love of his life. And eventually he found out that the one who uh, tell everybody is Spike. Maybe Spike slipped a word or two about Anna Scott was in his apartment, and then it spread. The word spread, and then the reporters swarming around William's apartment suddenly. That is the climax of the film. After that, we're going into the rising action. The rising action of the film is when Anna and William started to went into several dates. William's feelings to Anna started to grow, and eventually, William started to catch feelings for her, not knowing that Anna actually already had a boyfriend, and Anna didn't tell him anyway because maybe she thought that he already know because she is so famous. Why didn't people know about this? Maybe like that. But one day when they went into a one date, after after the after that date, um, Anna invite William to come into her hotel room. To After that, Anna went first to check up on her room and whatnot, and then William, feeling anxious because it takes so long, went into her hotel room. And after that, Anna actually had a guest, which her boyfriend at that time. And after that, William know about this and then feel betrayed. Uh, and in that scene, William act as a housekeeper to because he suddenly come into Anna Scott's room. What does people think? Of course, he had to act to become a housekeeping. So yeah, that is the rising action of the film. Now for the falling action, after the bandwagon about William and Anna's relationship being found out by the reporters, uh, Anna lost contact with William, and William tries to not to talk or think about her. But one day, he found out that Anna was coming to England to shoot of her movie, and then one of William's friend tell him to just go and talk to her, and then he did talk to her, and she said that she wanted to talk about to him too. But oh no, after that, the publicist and or maybe Anna's manager uh, invite him to come into the set of the shooting, and then the camera, I don't think it is camera director, I think it is the sound director, asked him that if he wants to hear the conversation of these actor and actress, you can, and then gave him a headphone, and he sit in the chair and just looking at the set, looking at Anna, talking to her partner, her classmate. And then when he was listening to through the headphone, he listened that Anna was talking to her crewmate, her castmate. The castmate asked that, who is that guy that you talked earlier? And Anna was dismissed him, you can say. She said that she doesn't know him, and she doesn't know what does he want. Maybe he is just a random person who wants to talk with me, and blah blah blah, like that. When the one who wants to talk about is Anna wants to talk to William too. And after that, William just go William go after the incident, and after that he really doesn't want to talk about Anna again. Like, he is done. But unfortunately, it is what it is not as it seems. Actually, Anna, after the shooting, was searching for William to find out that he is actually already he already left. And after that, the next day, um, Anna went to find William to his bookstore and gave him a painting of the a painting that he actually liked, but this is the original one. And after that, she tell William that she couldn't said that uh, her her private relationship with someone to the unworthy, un unhonest man in England, and she doesn't want this relationship to be destroyed. And but uh, William doesn't trust her anymore, and even though Anna already talked to him and said that she wants him in her life and she wants him to like her again and started a new relationship, but William doesn't want to do that again because maybe he already feel done about this hot mess and heartbroken things, so he rejects the Anna Scott. So yeah, that is the following action of the movie. But even though that William rejects Anna, he is a little bit he regrets it a little bit, because after that he went to find Anna because he knows that Anna in the evening wants to come back to America, and he went to find Anna and confessed his feelings that he regrets to turn her down and he wants to be with her and blah blah blah. And eventually Anna stayed for a while in England and fix their relationship and whatnot. Yeah, that is actually the resolution of the film. Eventually they get married and have kids, and they live happily ever after. Alright, next, the best title for me. I don't. I think that Notting Hill is already good enough for the movie's title, but if I have to choose, maybe The Power of Love is a suitable title for this movie also, because as we can see throughout the movie that these two people have many hardships and obstacles of their relationship, and we can see how they manage to overcome those uh, hardships and eventually be happy together is the definition of the power of love. So yeah. Next, the important lesson that I've got from watching this movie. Actually, there are many important lessons that I've got, but one of them is just to be humble in your life, because as we can see that Anna Scott, being the most one of the most famous actress in America, she still like lay low, and still wants to meet people and doesn't uh, give double standard toward William, because she is just an ordinary guy who owns a bookstore. She really see the quality of him through the movie, and because she loves him so much, that's why it is enough, and I think we should do that. Another important lesson that I've got from watching this movie is everybody has their own problems. From the scene in the Bella's house, from their dinner, they talk about their problems, and which of them will get the brownie, the last brownie that is very good. The very person who is suffered the most will get the brownie. And from there, I think we need to talk about this kind of situation more, because every person we know, every people we know, even the Anna Scott, the most famous actress, still have their own problems. So we all are humans, and we all have our own problems and things that need to be finished with, and we should always be kind to other people, no matter who they are, because we don't know how many struggles they went to be there. Alright, guys, I think that's all for my brief explanation about the review of the movie Notting Hill. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for watching and listening.